Good day, me fellow Galvos, and once again we bring you the finest of the NATTS action. Okay, that's a bit of a lie. Well, we're trying to find games out there, at least that seems somewhat entertaining. And here we go, something we haven't seen in a wee bit here. It's the Khemri, and let's see if this team's got the guts to face up to, lo and behold, a Norse team by one of the new up-and-comers. Alright, can you feel that palpable excitement there, lads? Right, flip coin. We'll check the coin and of course keep the coin. Well done, we're actually getting paid this week. I guess 5 quid's 5 quid. Well, we've got the excitement here, and it looks like, even though he won the flip, the Norse have decided, you know what, we're going to be sports about this, we're actually going to kick the ball to them. You know, admit the Norse are always rather fun to actually pay good attention to, considering, you know, to the Norse team, alcohol is a food group. Well, let's see what we got here. Well, we've got the weather seems to be fairly nice here. The Norse are coming in here. 3 rerolls. They've got the fame, and they've even got an apothecary. 3 rolls over there for the Khemri team. As we all know, Khemri love trying to handle the balls. That's what their wives say all the time. Oh, let's see where you stick this one. Where's it going, lad? Kick-off return. And the fans are excited to see this one. Extra reroll for the Norse. That's way in the back end. Well, step 1, lumbering right along. He's decided to do a little bit of ball security. And he's going to get on with his punching. Now, the Tomb Guardians have been kind of regarded as maybe an unbalancing factor, but they do have certain other factors that, well, quite frankly, make the Tomb Guardians a bit of a catch-22. Sure, they might be strength 5, sure they got a movement of 4, but compared to the other mummies the undead teams normally get here, the problem the Tomb Guardians actually have is they have this little thing, a wee problem called decay. So as we all know, when they have to roll an injury, they get to roll 2 results, keep both. This is why, pro tip, many have actually said, when you're going against Tomb Guardians, block is the deadliest skill until they ever happen to earn one. Well, he's quite stunned. I guess his alcohol intake is just enough to keep him on the field. As quick push may push you. And meanwhile, well done, first throw. He's even got the sodding little ball. Alright, lads, it's payback time. And also going to do the other thing they do best. If you ask their wives, there's many things they do best. They even do it better once they take their skis off. Alright, quick side blitz here. That's a bit of push me, push you. And he's going to follow up with the frenzy. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just more blockage. That's worse than my pipes back in the bathroom. Now, the Norse team, as you can see here, have definitely had an interesting evolution in the design of the team. It's not quite as vanilla as they used to be in the day, where you could have literally matched up a Norse team against an Amazon team, and the only difference would have been the skill dodge versus blood. But now, as you can see, very diverse players, all kinds of different starting skills, even starting strengths and abilities. So when's the Amazon's going to get that love? Well, you're going to have to wait for it here. But, out on to your hats there, me fellow Gobos. We might be finding out about a new Amazon design come December. Isn't that going to be exciting? Is that going to be coming into the game here? Well, let's actually get Legendary Edition working correctly, and they'll actually get around to it. So, patience, me wee gobbles, patience on that one. Well, the Khemri have actually set it up pretty solid up. There's their Bane, 1 in 9. They really don't like that one. That's 1 reroll away. Well, he certainly has packed away the liquid potatoes. He's only stunned on that good solid hit. You gotta remember, fun fact, every time the Norse actually have any kind of potatoes, they're usually in 2 forms. liquid or smashed. There's no such thing as mashed potatoes to a Norseman. Oh, he's got a solid hit in there. But apparently the rib cage is actually staying rather intact. So the Norse have actually decided, well, they tried the flanker maneuver, that hasn't quite worked, so that's a little bit of contain the problem. Khemri teams aren't exactly known for the speed now, are they? Well, that wasn't a good little go for it. Let's try that again. Just to prove you still can't do it. Well, never fear. The Norse aren't entirely out of position, because quite frankly, with the speed of the Khemri team, this is not happening anytime soon. Good solid punch to the chin. Where do you think you're going? Well, bit more of the fisting. And the Norse team is once again proving just how indomitable that 7 armor really can be. Who knew that fur could actually be quite that tough? And it looks like the Khemri have decided they're going to advance up and bring the cage up with them here. Now they're marching solidly up the field here. Of course, it's not like he's going to be breaking away from the Norse, because quite frankly, the Norse team is very much like Panios. They can run, they cling, well, they ended up being not quite right in the crotch. Well, at least he's got one solid block in here, but more push me, push you. And he's going to plug him right in this place here. Looks like it's going to be some interesting choices here for the Norse team. How do they feel about the 2 red die blocks? Well, he doesn't really have any reserves. Quite frankly, neither does the Khemri team. So everything has got to count on this field. What's that? The players can't count? You could have told me. Oh, that's right. You actually did. Right. Well, he's now decided he's going to try and contain the situation. Step 1, he's actually bringing a few extra players in here, and then he's going to decide how he really feels about maybe an uphill block or 2. How does he actually feel about chancing? Well, he's going to keep them here, try and force some more die rolls here, maybe get another good 1 and 9 to bleed him out. Well, he's found a spot. There's a good solid hit. Well, he stunned him for a while. Well, unfortunately, something they don't do quite as well. It's dodging. Well, you might have all just kept them there. But let's just say his body's certainly going to serve a purpose. Might actually slow the Khemri down a wee bit. Right, so the Khemri are getting back to everyone's favourite sport, punishment. Lots and lots of punishment. Which doesn't seem to be working out too well. More push me, push you. There's another solid pushing along. Now look, he's actually found one. And once again, fur is invincible. How about over here? It's a lot furrier. That means he lands just as soft. Well, right now, by this point here, 10-4, the Khemri have got you wondering how strong really is Armor 7. Must be a misprint. So it looks like he's decided just to conserve his cage here and actually wait till something interesting happens. Well, that hands the initiative right back to the Norse team. Now they want to deal about this one here, considering he's got players that can pretty much eat glass. And so far it looks like the Norse have decided they're just going to peel off a few players and otherwise keep the screen up in the front. Oh, there's a good solid hit. It's a shave sweet bugger all. And he's even gotten away with a sweet off dodge. Famous last words. Well, he's got the rerolls to pay for it. Yeah, he gets it this time. And he's got a pretty firm screen up. Well, he's done the Khemri's job for him. His bells are ringing indeed. Well, let's see what the Khemri can actually do with this little gift. It's not much of a gift, but you know what? The way this game's going, they'll take anything given to them. And there's a bit more push me, push you. And he's decided he actually wants to try and get another in here. Push me, push you. This is becoming a recurring theme, this game. I thought we were playing Blood Bowl, not past the handsies. Well, there you go. Finally, guess I heard that one there. And finally, one of the Norse is getting carried off. But it's a quick apothecary. And he'll be coming back later on. Well, finally, I got them down to. Now the Khemri have decided they're going to have to shift the cage over and actually try to score this bloody thing. Well, it's a quick shift over of his cage. And he's leaving an enticing L just in case the Norse actually want to think about this one. Well, quite frankly, he's going to do more than think. He's going to try and make sure the Khemri get really bound on this drive. Well, finally that block comes through. And it looks like he's decided it's a minor hole, but he's going to use it. Yeah, that's not exactly what he wanted. He'll take that one now. And he's even got the ball carrier marked up. And now Lisk is the business. Does he want to mark anyone else up? No, he's just going to guard them up a little bit here. And basically in block we trust. And a minus screen. Well, this is going to give the Khemri some thinking here. Well, it's the obvious splits off here to try and clear the little interloper off. Well, he's taking care of that, but where are you going now? Well, he's got a few freed up here, so he's defeated. To try and mark up the Khemri here. And once again, it seems to be going back to the push me, push you clinic. But Khemri, 2 players up, have decided they've really got to mock this one up. And the Norse coach has got to be asking himself, besides whether he wants to wear spikes in the sun after this game, if he can really stop this drive. How expensive is he willing to go? Not turn 6, the Norse have got a few more sweetheart hits to put in. And the Norse are going to be complaining here that, well, nothing on the skeletons is really cracking either. Well, he's living a bit dangerously here. Yeah, the one-die blocks just are not coming through for the Norse here so far. Yeah, he finally gets one here, and there's a bonus. He even marks up the ball carrier. Just gets a stun, but at this point you'll take it. And there goes another dodge, not quite working right. Now, last reroll, he's going to use it. And it's about time. Finally, for the Khemri, we've got a dead ringer for one of the skeletons. A quick little push there. He's managed to mark him up, at least on the back here. That was dangerous for the Khemri. 1 in 9 when he didn't want it. He finally cleans it up, but that's his reroll. And how is he going to deal with this? Well, that's 1, but he hasn't gotten the other one. 2 dice. There's the block on block. Really what he doesn't want. So he's going to put up the inevitable. And he's decided to bravely see if he can stand the turn and try and score it in the next one. Well, this is it for the Norse. Time for them to take up some pretty heavy drinking. And see just how much liquid courage this team is plugged in. Now, finally a one-day block pays off. He gets a stun out of it too. Bravely mocks this one up here. Here it is. And it's just a push. Thrust in frenzy. Unfortunately, he's doing 2 dice uphill, and it's just not going to work. Well, here we go. It's time for the Khemri to see have they hung on to that long expensive reroll just long enough. And there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've got the Elder scored in, and yes, he's just going to plunk it in there. It's time to do the dance of Tutankhamun. He's finally got one in. Well done, the Bangos would be proud. Now he's got his 1 KO back, and fortunately for the Norse, they got theirs back. We're back to easy peasy, even Steven. Well, let's speed this up a little bit here. Now, for the Norse, they got no rerolls, but quite frankly, this should be a payback turn. Maybe something will go exciting their way. They could even use it right in their favour, and they might change the plan up. But quite frankly, from the Norse viewpoint, it's time to pay the piper right back into them. Let's see if they can put some pain in to start the second half. But first, pommelings to end the first. And what we're serving up today, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow gobbos, that's an eye kick. Well, buried it right in the back end, didn't he? And he dropped it. No surprise there, really. Now, here we go. Solid punch. He's got the hit. And nothing to show for it, unfortunately. Well, can he get something out of this one? Oh, it's going to be a degree of frustration, doesn't it? And you're not even getting the free throw. No more free hits. That's the end of the first half there. Well, they're off to go sing in the showers. And that's all fun and games for these teams here until the shampoo gets in their mouths, and then it's clearly a soap opera. Well, not majorly change here, but the Khemri have decided they're going to have to spread the defence up a wee bit here, because now the Norse have good, solid 8 teams of good old-fashioned contact football, and he's got his rerolls back. Now, let's see how he decides to change this one up here. And right now, well, quite frankly, he's not going to favour a particular side here. He's quite frankly going to see how his first dice go and make his decisions from there. Well, let's see what the kickoff provides this week. Here we go. 3 rerolls for everyone. Oh, that's good for both teams at this rate. 4 rerolls each, this ought to make this rather interesting. Well, the Norse seem to have made a decision here. They're going to try and build a route straight on through the left side here. Will it work? Well, the only guess is as good as mine. And finally, he's decided to start risking a couple of 1 in 9 rolls just to keep the Khemri pretty honest. And of course, he's going to force the Khemri to do the things they absolutely do not ever want to do. Dodging, as we all know, Khemri, not exactly the finest agility teams. Even the dwarves can do a better dance than they can. Well, that was a wee bit unfortunate. He's finally got it though. Time to march up the field. Unfortunately, that means that quick dodge just does not pay off. Ivor is going to take a wee bit of a nap here, contemplating his ancestors. Well then, the Khemri have decided they're going to have to shift their defense just a wee bit here to try and contain this little Norse onslaught. That's quite frankly, the Norse are on the beaches, they've got to get rid of them somehow. Well, there was a good solid punch. Quite stunning, in fact. Now, there's that 1 and 9 he was gambling on. 1 and 36 it actually comes up as. Well, this might become one of those interesting games where very fast and furious we're going to run out of rerolls. And doesn't the game get more interesting when that happens? That's going to definitely be a hold my beer moment. Oh, he's got a solid punch in there. Does he want to follow up? Now the Khemri are really starting to wonder what's it going to take to break this armor. Once again, 7s and 8s, but he don't durable. A Tomb Guardian is a free safety. Now I have seen everything. Yeah, that was a solid hit. Do you produce anything out of it? Well, a stunning endorsement apparently. And we're back to the Norse. Let's see what he can do about this one. Step 1. Clean up the back end. Now there's a solid punch. Ah, he can take a wee bit of a nap. Anyone else want to follow up? Well, at least he's got the rear cage coming up. The rest of his team, unfortunately, he's got full on stun. He might be waiting a while for them to actually get back into the game. Uh-oh, he's gotten himself into 2 dice, but don't worry lads, he's Norse, that always pays off, doesn't it? Good solid hitting up there at the front. Well, Khemri are going to be having a bet you for that one. And he's decided early he's going to try and break into the cage. That's not the way he wants to do it. Well, that's 2 rerolls down for the Khemri team. We might have predicted that one pretty good. He might be at his rerolls. 4 more turns. He's got none. Oh, he's going to keep that one contained. Unfortunately, it's pinning a player down doing it. Oh, he wants to do some solid hits over here. Yeah, the Khemri do feel they've got the Norse cage pretty contained and breached here. He's breached them more than a good cask of whiskey after the game. Well, there's another stunning hit, but from the Khemri's viewpoint once again, it's not exactly producing when they get back up a turn later. How about you? Well, solid push. And we're back to the Norse here. Oh, Norse teams, they're always so wonderful. Of course, apparently, according to the Norse coach here, he has been trying to control the alcoholic problems of his team. He's trying to make sure they only drink on days that start with a T. So that apparently means Tuesday, Thursday, and today. Don't think this plan's going to work so well. But speaking of working plans here, he definitely seems to be trying to deal with this minor incursion into his cage. And finally, he's found a way to wrap some bones around him there. Well, he's rather a gutless wonder, isn't he? Also, again, being a skeleton, he was kind of gutless to begin with anyway. And how can he repeat the performance here on our Tomb Guardian? Well, he's got him down. And where are you going to go today? No. Try and sell another 1 and 9? Well, that's a fine sacrifice, lad. I toast you for that one. Yeah, a bit more push might push you. Not exactly what he wanted. And the Khemri are going to try and contain this little breach into his defences. As right now he's feeling like he's got a bunch of tomb robbers trying to sneak in. Well, they are Norse. They do pretty good at their raids. And another sword push might push you. And once again, did we predict it or not? There goes the third reroll already for the Khemri. Let's see if on turn 12 he can piss away his fourth reroll. And then his game gets very interesting, doesn't it, lads? And he decides not to do the one die block. Yeah, he got lucky on the thick skull over there. That could have been a little bit more expense there for the Khemri team. Oh dear. Apparently someone has found a little bit of a slippery spot over here. Might want to ask you actually, left a little bit of ice out here. Oh, don't worry. It's probably from some kind of frost giant or ancestor of frost giant, because I imagine it's very low key. Now he's finally made a decision here. Keep everything marked up. Quick little advance. Does he want to risk the one die block? And he's got push me, push you. That's not such a bad thing. Anyone else? Nope, no uphills. And the rerolls have been going fast and furious here already. Oh dear, did he not see that one? Well, either he was being very courageous or it was another lifetime ago. But, he's down. That's a gift for the Norse team. It may be very sensible here, the Khemri team decided not to waste their fourth reroll, as unfortunately he's been listening to the commentary. Wow, that's a break for the Norse. As unfortunately when it comes to turning the defense, even Milk turns faster than the Khemri team actually can. Now, block on block. See if he can repeat the performance. Ow, unfortunately there's the skull. He decides to use the reroll now. That's it, his fall is done. And how's the rest of his team feel? Clearly, don't have time. Well, from the Khemri's team view here, that might have been a little bit of a gift and a secret treasuring surprise hidden away. Can they now actually move over and at least try and make the Norse take the time getting in? Of course, try to tell the Norse, take your time getting in. Just try to tell the Norse, you can't have a drink before you go to work. Of course, I've always seen that. I do have my full respect for the Norse here. Before game day, in respect, they tend to cut back on the amount of beer they drink, instead just drink whiskey. Just like they said, it's work the next day. And once again, Armor 7's proving to be pretty darn durable. Yep, not what he wanted. Well, he's finally used the reroll. He's in, but that game's about to get a lot more interesting now, isn't it, fans? No rerolls among them. Of course, now from the Norse point of view here, he'd rather like to beat some of these Khemri players to death, which always raises the argument. How on earth do you beat something to death that's already dead? Ask the dwarves, they have an insight on that one. Well, there's a solid hit. Nothing else being performed on that, but he does get the hit in. And once again, it's a magnificent stun, and he's saved by the thick skulls. And the Norse have decided it's a wall. Uh-oh, bells are ringing over there. Didn't think that one through, did he? Well, skull's a skull's a skull. What do you do about that? Well now, there's a gift right back to the Khemri. How's he want to try and deal with this? Well, he's going to try and get in the way. But with no rerolls, any single mistake could be a critical one this game. Well, there's a solid hit. And the Khemri are going to go back to trying to make sculptures out of most of the Norse team. Keep them all interdicted. Now here's the big play. Now the bane of a 1 in 9 come up. Now he's got a push. He'll take that one gladly. But he decides not to mock this one up. He's going to force the Norse to come to him. It's not such a bad idea after all. Push me, push you, keep the Berserker out of the game. And now it's up to the Norse. 2 turns remaining. Try and force this one in. Well, this is it. This is the heroic big dash he's got. He gets the solid hit to clear that one away. Now it's a bit of a run around the outside and just try to get the ball in the end zone. It's going to cause a guts and glory play definitely by the Khemri. Well, at least that's one problem for the Khemri. That's one less player to worry about. Well, dodging once again not exactly the strongest point of a Khemri team. However, mocking up, that he can do. That's actually not bad of an idea. He's going to definitely try to entomb the Norse team. Well, whether the Khemri have actually managed to wrap this one up or not, well, we're going to find out very soon, aren't we? Let's bring in one more. Well, there it is. He's quite stunned. Well, it's all on the Norse. Can he put this one away finally, to at least tie this one up? It's going to be bravery all the way here. Now he's got the shove away, and he's got the second shove away. Well, I guess that skeleton's hot's no longer in this game, and the fans have made sure to prove it's not there at all. Well, regeneration, thing of the past. Who knows? But there we go, a heroic tie. Kept his eye on the goal, he's in. And well, we just have left all but the singing, and we all know how we think about this singing here. Should be a pretty fast, punch me, plus you. Let's speed this up. Norse have decided they're not going to brave this one here. They've actually been pretty well off. The Medicus has only done the one job. And there you go. It's a free attempt to try and get the ball for the Khemri. Does he actually get this one? Cleverly not, unfortunately. Once again, that wonderful, wonderful agility of the Khemri comes through. What's he been feeding his players? I tell you, it's gotta be almost a pure alcohol potato diet. Push me, push you. One more good solid hit. Still more push me, push you. This is definitely gonna be part of the frustration the Khemri have had this game. Nothing start and break. Oh, he's got one last shot at it. And it's push me, push you. Very little surprise. Well, he's got the ball. What do you want to do with it now? Quick. Easy pass. And he got it. Well, round of applause there. He's actually got the completion. Well, not the most exciting tie there, I got to admit there. Quite frankly, the Khemri would agree with the easier comment. They clearly got boned this game, especially when it comes to how strong that Viking armor actually is. Well, Nuffle bless your dice next time there, lad, and God bless